My name is Jamie, and this is the vlog for November 24th. It is, I think, around 9:30 at night. I haven't vlogged for a while because I've been dealing with some medical stuff that has been pretty terrible. Um, it's funny that all of this should go down during a pandemic with this vlogging experiment being something on the back burner in my brain. So here goes. I've been having what I thought was just the gas pains. It turns out it's more than that. Finally went in and got an appointment with a doctor on a rush today. And they took blood and poked around and did x-rays. And from the x-rays, there is a large, like, gas bubbly mass. I say gas bubble, it's an air bubble. Right over my belly button area, which means there is definitely something, as you can kind of see from the x-ray, there's definitely something going on in my colon and in my abdomen. And my blood work shows that there's definitely something dealing with my intestines, and I don't have a lot of information other than that. We're thinking umbilical hernia. No, it's not a weightlifting injury. It's probably, if this is what it is, my guess is that I went back to work 2 weeks after having my kid, and although I didn't get very big, my ab muscles did stretch and space out. It's possible that I did not really ever give them adequate time to heal, and there was a little hernia, and over time it's gotten worse and worse and worse and worse. Hernias are a surgical repair. So, and I'm probably going to cry again. So that means that if I have to go in for surgery, my business will have to close again for a while. My clients are great. I am sure they will be back with me when I'm back on my feet, but I don't get paid when I don't work. That's how this works. We already fixed the kiddo's dresser, so we owe our carpenter for that. And then we're having some shelves put in the kitchen. I may call him and ask him to put a pause on that. He is a friend of mine. He may let us pay it off over time, because if I'm not getting a paycheck for the 4 to 6 weeks it takes to recover from this, ugh. That said, I'm hoping it is something simple like a hernia or just some sort of weird bowel obstruction thing that I can cure by eating a lot of fermented foods and drinking a ton of water. It's all kind of scary. My family lives far away, and stupid pandemic, it's not like they can get on a plane to come help. Some of my in-laws live in Seattle with their 2 kids. My sister-in-law and her husband and their 2 kids live in Seattle. And my daughter loves her cousins and doesn't get to see them very often. So we're kind of trying to make a backup plan of sending her to her cousins in case I need surgery. I don't even know. And that sucks too, because I don't know how, she's a very sensitive kid. And I don't know how forthright to be with her about what's going on. Because physically, other than these giant tired circles under my eyes, I don't look very sick. But I am logging about 900 calories a day, and it's hard to eat that much. So if this continues, I'm going to lose some serious weight, which is fine. I mean, I needed to lose some weight anyway. I've got a cushion. It's not how I wanted to do it. And this kind of stuff just affects your whole body. I'm super tired. I'm super run down. I feel weak off and on throughout the day. I start to feel dizzy off and on because I'm barely able to eat anything. And it's not like I'm going to throw it up. It's either it's nauseating or it's physically painful to be more full than a couple of bites of something. And my husband's being wonderful and trying to help me out, but like, man, can we get a Thanksgiving do-over? I mean, I've never been a big fan of Thanksgiving, but I'm sure it really sucks for him. Although he's never really made a fuss about it. But, you know, it's probably going to be liquid diet Thanksgiving for me. And since he's cooking for him and a 5-year-old, I don't think it's going to be a feast, which I guess is nice. It's not, upside is there not a lot of cleanup. But we're just taking a pummeling this year. There are worse timing for these things to happen. And again, I'm hoping it's just a hernia, or I'm hoping even better that it's just something I need to slam a bunch of probiotics and go on liquid diet for a while, and maybe it's not a hernia, maybe it's something we can break up. But it looked like a gas bubble, which would twist in my intestines, makes all of that make sense. So, and major surgery is very scary, always. So I'm gonna keep this shorter today because this is the first time like I'm still working on the complicated issues of being sick over a holiday, probably requiring some surgery. And I'm hoping that that's just it, because I may have not mentioned this before, but my maternal grandmother died of colon cancer in her 70s. So I'm hoping that this is just an umbilical hernia, and that is it. Or if it's something worse, we're catching it early. I don't know how you could catch this much later because I'm pretty freaking miserable. But I don't know. I'm going to get some sleep tonight. That's my goal, because I haven't really slept in the last few days either because of the pain, and the kid keeps waking up. So I'm going to give that a go. It was nice to have some answers today, but man, tomorrow better be better.